G'day, my name is Wilfred from Locksport, Victoria, Australia. Today's date is 24th of the 7th, 2015 and it's 5 to 11 in the morning and we're at the Locksport Surf Beach Lookout. I hope you like this video and if so, please subscribe. Now, today I want to talk about food labelling laws and so forth we have here in Australia. Now, the current government at the moment, the Liberals are on the right path by labelling some of the new laws. What I've looked at so far is labelling, saying where the product comes from or how much of it is Australian grown or whatever, or Australian owned. That is on the right pathway, but they have to go further, okay? Okay, I like Smith's chips and thin chips, okay? But I want to know, my personal self wants to know, where those chips are coming from. Are they grown in Australia? Okay, that's a tick. That's okay, that's Australian. But I want to know the salt, where it comes from. I want to know the oil, where it comes from. I want to know the seasonings, where it comes from. If I buy, say, one of the ones I like about the Smith's chips, which is, not Smith's, sorry, the thins one, they're a bit better than that, the cheese and onion one. I want to know where every bit of those ingredients come from, what country, their source, where they came from. Like, if it's Australian, if the oil you get that, say you cook the chips in, right, is that Australian oil? Was that manufactured in Australia, that oil, right? Was that oil from an Australian farm, or did that oil come from overseas, like China or somewhere else? I want to know where that came from, okay? Yeah, it's a great thing to say, oh, we're Australian owned, yeah, that's a great tick. We're Australian made, that's a great tick, but you fail one simple thing. I want to know where the oil comes from, where the salt comes from, where the extra stuff comes from that you put into to make it that flavour, the onion flavour, the cheese flavour. I want to know where those items come from. If you say the salt comes from Australia, put AU there. If it's not that hard, it's little letters. It's simple as that. You go the oil, AU, right? Just to abbreviate where they come from. Like if it's if it comes from the USA, right? So let's say you get the oil from the USA, you've got to write USA. But then you've got to ask yourself one other question about this one. If it comes from USA or New Zealand, did it originate there? Was that particular oil from there? Or did they import it from China, process it there, then send it to us? So that's another thing you've got to look at as well, okay? So you want to know the end product, where every single item is manufactured and where every single item originated from. Now I know, yes, it costs the companies that own, all these big companies that own a fraction of the cent, but in 10 years, 20 years time, or whatever, it's not going to cost them anything because it's already going to be there mandatory by law. They're going to have that in the packaging. And it's not that hard to do, right? It's very simple to do. And this is where our government has to sit down and think about it, okay? Like you have Australian owned, Australian made, but I have to know, I want to know where it all comes from, okay? I want to know if that packet, if that chip, that single chip, every single little bit of that single chip, the oil it's cooked in, the salt or whatever it's put onto it, and the chip itself is Australian made, Australian owned, from Australia, not from overseas. Okay, that's what I want to know. Then as a consumer, I will go down those aisles and I'll spend the extra time reading the packaging and finding out who owns what part of that particular product, where does it come from, where does my coffee come from, who owns it, you know what I mean? Regardless of who owns it, where does it came from, what country did it come from, was it originated in Australia, was it grown in Australia, was it packaged in Australia? I want to know all that information. And I think there's millions of Australians out there who want the same thing. Okay? So to the Australian government, Liberal or Labor, or the Greens, the Independents, please start pushing these points, start getting these points across. Okay? That's just my quick little opinion about that. I was going to talk about some other things, but I won't. My name's Wilfred from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.